Hello, 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 my cash stuffing buddies, and welcome back. I'm Ellie, and I'm on Earth, and it is my mini Wednesday savings challenge day because I love to do savings challenges. But first, we're going to start with my exercise one. This is just to help keep me accountable. So I'm adding a new one to this one. First, we're going to do, this is by Chatty Cathy Budgets, and I just cut it down to get 30 days in here. My goal is to walk 10,000 steps a day. So I have done that for the past 4 days. And our neighborhood had a festival over the weekend, and that made it very, very, very easy. And I had almost 15,000 steps Saturday and Sunday. And I had 10,000 Monday and 10,000 Tuesday. And then I'm adding a new one, and this one's going to be for arms. And I want to do arms. If I could do arms 16 times this month, that would be awesome. Haven't done it yet. Thought about it yesterday, but didn't do it. So I'm just going to add that to the challenge, and I'm putting in whatever I feel like putting in, because I was very pleased that I got 14,000 steps, 10,000 and 10,000. I mean, they were over all those. I'll put in $10 for that. And this is just something, I mean, you can join me if you like in walking outside or exercising however you would like. It really is keeping me accountable. So I don't want to stop. Okay, this is my mini binder. And the first thing I threw in this challenge is the like challenge. So I'm saving for my health savings account, and every like I get a quarter. So I had 100 likes even on last week's video, which is $25. Oh, I took all the money out to put it in, and I don't think I put a note in on how much I put in there, because that's not, nope, that doesn't belong in there. That's basically a piece of garbage. Okay, so I'll have to put a note in there and how much I've already put in. I think it was 265. Oh, but I also need to mark this. So we were adding 25. So again, please give a like. It doesn't cost anything, and it just is a game for me. And then we're going to my minis. Everybody gets $2, but I've got $10 here. I think there's 20 here. I'm not going to count. Let's just say it's 20. It is what it is. And I know if I go back here, I should be able to switch this out for some fives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put this in here. I don't think we're going to finish any of these this week, which is a bummer. I would really like to kind of finish some, just to finish some challenges. So 1, 2, 3, 5. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a 5 in there. And we'll just put the 5 there. And put, sometimes I just can't, there, let's get stuck on the tab. So I did not get a video made yesterday because I was kind of tired and I had a lot of errands to run. And I went out to the mall. I had a return. That was one of my chores to do. So let me just, before I talk about that, so I'm going to roll the dice. Every challenge 1 or 2 through 12 gets $2. So I went to the mall to return something and that I bought online, and it was a clothing store, and it was just like, I parked right by the closest thing to their entrance, and their stores, like you walk in, you walk down this hall where there's the little shops, and then there's their store. And oh my gosh, I could have spent so much money. It was just like, I haven't been to the mall, I bet, in a year. I don't like going to the mall, and but it was just like everything was shiny and sparkly, and it just looked so cute. But I didn't. I just bought a coffee because I was really dragging. And there's another 6. And so I told myself that, because I just wanted to take a nap and not go do all these errands, but it's like these errands need to get done. So it's like, okay, if I go out, I can get a coffee. So I got a coffee. That's an 8. So I did that. So at the end of this video, or at the end of my savings challenge part, is going to be a little bit of a video of what all we did over the weekend. I mean, not everything, but some things. And wow, 6 is getting a lot today, but we're not going to be able to finish that one. So we started out with Thursday night. There was a neighbor, a very, very nice gentleman that we have known for 25 years or so, that was just always promoted our neighborhood, and he really helped mentor a lot of young men. And well, he had passed away February, March, and his wife had his celebration funeral type service, celebration of life / funeral, to kind of kick off the festival weekend, which was very, very fitting. And I had a lot of fun. I saw a lot of people I haven't seen in a long time. And then Friday, we, like, because it had rained so much earlier in the week, we cleaned up our yard. Like, I mowed and we cleaned up, because all that crap falls from the trees in the springtime. Cleaned up all that. And when I was done with that, I came in and I showered with the poison ivy soap, just to make sure that I didn't get poison ivy. And so we went to dinner with friends, and there was a glow ride, which is bikes having, right, I'm putting this in here too. Nope, this goes here. And I think that's all my money. Okay, and then we came back, and one of our friends hung out on our porch with us for a while, and he's like, wow, this is just so relaxing. And it's like, yes, it is. And you know, there was music playing from someone's house, and then there was a glow ride, which is where you decorate your bikes into all those glow lights, and they do this every weekend somewhere in the city. And they were riding up and down, and we just happened to live in a great spot where they came around a couple of times. So we did that, and I let me try to continue to talk and color in. So this is by Madeline Budgets. I got 2. So as we were sitting on the porch, I was getting mosquito bites, and you know, didn't really think about it. So I got $4 in this one. But when I went to bed that night, I would wake up, and it was my ankles itched, and I was just like, oh no, I got poison ivy all over again. It kept me up literally all night. And I had to help my son down at his house in the morning. And oh, this one didn't get anything. This is Spooky Budgets. This was the one I was hoping to finish, but I don't have anything to put in there. Okay, so this one gets $4. This is by Budget Paparazzi. So on Saturday morning, besides going down and helping my son out in his yard, I spent like an hour and a half maybe. And then I went down to the parade. And after the parade, we volunteered in, then we had an espresso martini event to go to, and that was actually pretty good. But I only had like a sip or two because I don't drink at 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so this one has 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. And maybe next week we can get some of these guys done. And then after that, my husband and I volunteered in the beer garden, and they were short on volunteers, so we started early, and I stopped at my allotted time, but my husband continued volunteering. And I made sure I got my miles in, or my steps in, and I went garage sailing or yard sailing. I got $10 in this one. This one is by Debt Free by 43 Shop. Then there was a party at my son's house, And I went down there and it was just like, oh wow, this one got a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. This one is by SC Creations. This little girl's name is Tula. 10 I said, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's see. So we went down to my son's house and I left at 8 o'clock. I could not. And as I was leaving, it's like, oh, there was somebody I haven't seen in a year. And I really enjoy her company. And it was just, you know, another mom of one of my son's friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I can't be around people anymore. I mean, I really enjoy all the festivities and everything, but sometimes I just need to pull back and reassess, because I knew I had things on Sunday to do too. So got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. All right. It's going to save like $36. Okay, this one is by Brighter Days Budgets. Didn't get any love today, but this one did. This one is by Betty Budgets. And it got 2, right? Just 2, but that's okay. $2 every week. We'll get the challenge finished. Then Sunday, we went on one house tour. And I wanted to do like 3 more, but I think there was 6 altogether, but there's just not enough time. I mean, by the time you volunteer and do some of this other stuff, it's like, as a resident, there's just not enough time to do everything. Oh, and then there was bands playing on porches, like down from my, like 3 doors down from my house there. They had full bands playing from 10 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And then farther down the street, there was another house that had bands playing, you know, from 10 to 10 on Saturday, and I think they played till about 8 o'clock on Sunday. And other streets, it's just so nice to sit on your porch and hear live music. Okay, so this one got whatever it got. So it has 5, 10, 15, 16, and 17. So how does it have 17? That's an odd number. Oh, because there's more money. 17, 18, 19, and 20. That's why I had an odd number. So after the house tour, we were chatting to some people who were on the tour with us, and I was like, oh, I gotta go get ready for the Mrs. Roper crawl. And this is by Amanda's Budgets, and gets 2, and it was really kind of fun. It's like there was maybe 30 people. There was a couple people from Cincinnati, a couple people from Cleveland, and a couple of people from Findlay, which is an hour away, which was really nice of them. And that lasted a couple of hours. We walked through the neighborhood, maybe 1.5 miles to the beer garden, and they got us all up there and we all danced together. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And like almost all of us had a different outfit on, which was great. And it's really kind of fun when you see a whole group of us. So then let's see, Toe Bean Budgets gets 4. Then after that, we stopped at a porch that had contemporary jazz, like Spyro Gyra kind of music. And we listened to that for probably an hour or so. And then I came home, took a shower, changed, and was sitting out on the porch, and there's music playing, and it's just like, let's go find out where that music's at. So we have $6 in Toe Bean Budgets. And so it was down a small block and a few houses over. This one's by Sunshine and Chaos Budgeting. They didn't get any love. And then this one is by Lisa Grateful Me, the Happy Mailbox Company. And this last band had, we didn't know what genre it was, but I could dance to it. It was not quite heavy metal, not quite rock. I don't know, some kind of a fusion maybe. I don't know. We had a lot of fun. So overall, it was a really, really great weekend. And I needed another day of it. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. But I hardly spent any money, which is good. But yeah, it was really fun. And that got me to the end of my binder. Yay! I don't usually talk so much. So again, I will put the little video at the end if you're interested in seeing some of that. I probably could have done a better videotaping, but this is what I had to work with. And if you would help me with my HSA and give me a like and leave a comment, and hey, and you can always subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Love you guys. Bye. House tour, and it was this house. It took 4 years to build, and the woman only lived in it for 4 years. It's beautiful. It's full of mahogany, and look to see how deep this house is. Let's see if I can cross the road. It is a huge, huge house. The folks are restoring it. They bought it from the land bank, which means they got it really cheap because it was abandoned. And so far they've gotten the roof, all the windows done, the electrical, plumbing, gas, all the mechanicals done. The second floor is almost finished, and it's going to be a 1-unit apartment. And the second floor, or the first floor, needs, oh gosh, a boatload of work. And as my husband and I have done, as we redid our house, we just looked at that and was just like, holy moly, that is one heck of a project. They're doing a beautiful job.